Okay, so I'm going to show you the inside of the house now. You should have seen the gardens and the land from the previous video. If you've not, take a look at the previous video. There's two doors, as you can see. The one on the right is the one that we use to come in and out of the house at the moment, and the one over there on the left goes through to a storeroom. So just to show you the storeroom to start with, we've not touched this room at all really, whereas the rest of the bottom of this floor has been renovated. So this is in its original state. It's quite a big room, in total about 60 square meters, maybe even more. The ceilings are absolutely massive in this place. This goes for the whole house. Those windows are 2.5 meters tall. So in total the ceilings are about 4 meters. To give you a bit of an idea of the sheer size, there is a door in the corner. In fact, look, it looks like a child's door. It's not, it's a real size door, is that. So this is a room that you could quite easily turn into its old self-contained apartment, because you've got your own access going straight outside. Or there's the door that goes through into the inside of the house, so you could just carry on and adjoin it through. So a nice big room, used as a storeroom at the moment. And we'll now go into the main section of the house. Down there is the cellar door that leads to the underground cellar, which runs the entire length of the house. So another 200 square meters and 6 rooms. In fact, I'll quickly just show you down there. I won't go around it all because it's obviously needs complete renovation. It's just a cellar at the end of the day, and you can't see too much down here. Fantastic roof to it though. And these are the steel beams that run through the entire length of the house. So there's another 6 rooms that runs down there. So anyway, and there's another room there. Up into the main part of the house now, to show you around. There is a door that goes down into the cellar from inside the house as well. I'll show you that in a second. So into here is what we've turned into the living room. It's what we're using at the moment. This floor on the house is what we've converted into a livable space. It's not as we would want to do it. It's just been made livable. The idea is then to do the top 2 floors, which still need doing, and then to come back here doing them exactly as we want them. So at the moment it's a living room. We were going to turn this into a nice big kitchen. That was the future plan. There's Eddie. Hello Eddie. Yes. And there's Elsa. Yes, we have dogs, lazy ones at that. So this kitchen is the kitchen, temporary kitchen at the moment. So cooker, sink, into here with the fridges and freezers, and nice views out into the garden. Obviously not a bad place to be cooking your dinner. And then through here is the art room where my wife does all the paintings. So just quickly to show you in here, there you are, a few paintings on the floor. Get in touch if you fancy buying one. And then yeah, the other side of the living room. So just to show you again the size of the roofs in here, they're right up there. They're absolutely massive. That is one of the beams, steel construction. The whole building is made out of steel. So the ceilings are absolutely massive in this place, and the whole thing's constructed out of steel. So you can see the walls in the inside of the house are actually relatively thin, look. So all of these walls, if you want to just take them out, you can do, because of the steel structure. So through into here is the bathroom that we've made. Again, temporary bathroom. I say temporary, there's nothing wrong with it being permanent. Just nearly broke my neck there going up some steps. So here is one of the bedrooms. Again, nice view outside. And this is another bedroom. Again, really high ceilings, 3 meters high. And take you through into the other side of the house now. Now through here, this takes us through into the other side of the house, which will be bedroom number 3. Here you go, bedroom number 3. We're using it as an office, obviously. And then I'll take you through into bedroom number 4. If you notice with these bedrooms as well, there's a door there. Same as on the other side, there's a door. And this is the door we've just come through. So these interlink, these 2 bedrooms, and same on the other side. But they don't have to. You could block that door off there, and then you're left here with a door that goes direct into the hallway. So I shall show you that now, because all that's the renovated part where we live. Here we're about to go into the place that's part that still needs renovation. So that door that I've just come through is permanently shut all the time at the moment. This is our front door, the main front door. So if you just walk through the main door that we don't use because this comes into the bit still to renovate, you'll see there's a door on that side and there's a door on that side. That goes through into those 2 bedrooms that I was just studying a moment ago. The door at the end, that goes downstairs into the cellar. You also have a door on the outside, which you'll have seen, that also goes into the cellar. So if you wanted to renovate all underneath the house, there's a further 200 square metres and another 6 rooms which you can do. And if you've seen my PDF file, you've seen the pictures of it down there. It would take a bit of work, to be fair, but it is there if you want to do it. The walls in here, same as all the house really, I would not be plastering them. It's all character and part of the school. The wooden beams coming down the side there, I would be leaving all of that in, but it's up to you. If you want to give it a skimming coat, plaster it all, you can do. I just think that then you turn it into sort of a Barratt style house kind of thing, but it's not that there's anything wrong with Barratt houses, by the way, but you know, clean cut walls is not really what this place is about, you know, with solid oak floors and stairs, etc. So for me, it's just a lick of paint. Don't get me wrong, there is work to do. You've got plastering work on the ceiling. If I look up there, look, that needs patching up there, just under the stair there, that needs patching up. So there's work to do. What can I say? It needs renovating. But it's not exactly falling down and you don't need a team of builders. So if we go up the stairs here, we come to the landing on the first floor, and I'll show you here. There's the original toilet, believe it or not. It's still in here. Won't be using that ourselves, but you probably want removing. And this is looking back at the stairs. Now, as you can see, all the way up the stairs is this brown mark. That's from the old chimney breast that went up the other side. So 100 years of heat going up there has discoloured the wall. It's not mould or anything like that. But again, same applies. Walls are really mainly a lick of paint. Lots of character in them. But there's a bit of plastering, patching work to do on the ceilings. That's the same for the whole house, really. So in here, in every bedroom, so this will be bedroom number 5 now that we're coming into. You've got a fireplace. Years and years of heat has created a crack in the plaster. It is not in the bricks. It's not the bricks that cracked, it's the plaster. You can see that from the outside because you can see there's no crack in the wall. The bag hanging out there, that's a hole. You get that above every fireplace. So again, if I come into here, you can see there's a bag above the fireplace. And if I come into this room here, another bedroom, there's a bag above the fireplace. That's basically where they used to clean the chimneys out. Yeah, that's what it's there for. But again, you can see a small crack up the plaster side there. Nothing major really. So that's 1, 2, 3 more into the 8th bedroom then. This one's a bit smaller than the others, but same applies again. If you look up at the ceiling, there's nothing too wrong with it, but a bit of patching up work up there. The views out of the bedrooms, by the way, are fantastic. Look at that. It's January, not a cloud in the sky. It's pretty much how it is here. It's cold, but beautiful all the same. So that's 8 bedrooms so far. So there we go into what we were going to have as the dining room. So if I just come to one side of it, here you go. And again, you know, high ceilings, 2.5 meter windows, or 3.5 meters the ceilings are in this section. So a huge room. And then through into here, which we was going to have is the grand living room. My till's down in the bottom because we were just making a start on this now. Once we got this room done, we were going to move up here and then make a start on the kitchen, which is currently the living room downstairs that you saw a few minutes ago. So just to show you this room and show you the sheer size of it, really, it's 60 feet long, and you don't really get a full impression on the video of how big this room is. It used to be a classroom, obviously, so you had 15-20 kids sitting in here. But to give you a bit of an idea, that doorway down there is not a child's door. It's full size. I'm 6'4", and that doorway is half a foot above my head. So there you go. And the chair in the corner isn't a child's chair. It's a real size chair. My wife's paintings, you can see, they're huge. They're kind of 1.5 meters by 1.5 meters. She does big painting. So basically, hopefully, you can understand how big this place is. The beams, you can see the steel structure there. Look. Like I said earlier, this runs all the way through the house. It's a big steel structured shell, so you can knock everything out if you want and have it completely open. I don't know why you do that, but you can do, because of the way that it's built, and everything's straight as a die because of that. The views out the windows in here, that's all I can say really. Absolutely speechless. They're fantastic. I mean, you know, I just look at it all day long. So when this room's done, I could quite easily sit in here all day long just looking out them windows. So just to show you out the other side, that looks down the garden. And focus isn't too great there for you, I'm afraid, but basically that's out there we go, that's out down our garden. And the barn, and you can just see the bungalow at the bottom. So up to the next floor, nearly there, bear with me, 2 minutes left. Up to the top floor of the house we go, and up here onto the landing of the second floor, sorry. Here we have the last 4 bedrooms. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, so 12 bedrooms in total. There's a little room at the end here, which is where there used to be another little old toilet. I don't think you'll see that, it's dark in there. Tiny room there. This is the floor that needs most of the work. Basically, we've done a lot of work up here. What happened was the original owners had crudely ripped out all the chimney breasts and the fireplaces, damaged the roof, so we've bricked it all back up. So you can see that work's been done. I'll show you in this room here. Look, all nicely bricked back up now. I'll just show you the views from up here actually, because yeah, again, like the living room, fantastic. But what needs doing in here is the main building work is the roof. It all needs to come off. So if you look at this, all of this in here, it all needs to come down and re-plastered. But that's it. When I say this is where all the work needs doing, it is, but it's not exactly anything major. But it does all need doing. Now, just to show you as well in here, the beams that there are. If you look at this side here, you have this is what's behind all this plaster work, the phenomenal woodwork, phenomenal beam work, and that goes right up through into the top of the house. So to be fair, even if these roofs were absolutely mint and there was nothing wrong with it, we'd be taking them down anyway if it was us, because I think to expose all these beams all the way through up into this ceiling would just look absolutely magnificent. So rather than sort of pulling the plasterwork down and replastering it all and painting it up, I'd be just pulling it down and exposing them up and staining them all. But it'd be your choice, obviously, your house, so your choice. Yeah, not exactly too much work up here, but that's the major work to be done. So you go through into this room here. This is the attic, and phenomenal place it is. If you look at that, absolutely amazing. The woodwork up here is just incredible. This is what the other side would actually look like if you opened up all the ceiling. That's why you know, for us, even if the plaster work was okay in that part, we'd probably be tearing it down anyway if we thought we could have a rooftop like this here. But absolutely phenomenal. Now, originally here there were dormer windows, so I'll show you where they went. There's one. There used to be 6 dormer windows that went in this roof, and in each place you can see where the tiles are. You see daylight there. It doesn't leak. The tiles overlap each other. It's just there's no woodwork underneath them. You can see the woodwork at the side and at the side, at this side. So yeah, they took the dormer windows out, tiled over it, and that's why there's no dormer windows in the place. But there used to be 6 all the way down here. So it's perfect for if you want to put skylights in. Here's another one. Look, I'll show you another one. There you go, tiles. So it's already made holes for your skylights basically. So pop those tiles off the roof, put your skylights in. You've got 6 massive windows then coming into here, loads of daylight, making it look absolutely out of this world. You would pay to have a conversion in a house like this way more than we're wanting for this entire house that we have here. So I mean, you know, it's a massive bonus. So yeah, that's the house. Any questions, you know how to get hold of me. Fire away with any questions, and I'll answer them the best I can. Thanks for watching.